So guys, what's up? Victor Brania from Napster Films, and today guys I'm going to be showing you an illusion effect from ZACK. So ZACK made this effect I will call an invisible chair. So I'm going to show you how it's done inside Davinci Resolve. So join me. Right guys, we're inside Davinci Resolve 17, the studio version, but don't worry, you can do this inside any version. So right away I have my clip here of me sitting. So I'm going to be finding the in point. I'm using the J. So this is my in point. So right before I wake up, so I'm going to go a few keyframes before I wake up. So that's the point. So I'm going to press O as my out point. I'm going to bring this clip below here. I'm going to find the next clip where I come in. So this is my in point. I'm going to press I on the keyboard. And I'm going to double tap L on my keyboard so that I use ×2 speed. So I'm going to press O on the keyboard and I'm going to bring my clip below here. So I'm going to press it at the end. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to go under the inspector and I'm going to lower the opacity of this clip. So I'm going to lower the opacity so that I can see both clips. Let's say to this point. So I want where I turn my head. So I'll have this guy comes in. He's just sitting there. Then the other guy comes in, touches the chair and he feels the movement, and right after he starts pulling the chair, I just look down and just act out like nothing just happened. So I'm going to cut this area and I'm going to make a cut on this other area so that I have these two clips. So I'm going to turn back on the opacity and I'm going to highlight both of these clips and I'm going to right click and I'm going to go under new fusion clip. So right away I'm going to go into the fusion tab. So we're going to do a lot of masking. So I'm going to make two viewers. So I'm going to press my media point 1 and I'm going to press 1 on the keyboard so that I know this clip is just what I want. So I'm going to press F2 and I'm going to say this is I'm going to rename this to sitting clip and I'm going to press enter, and the other one I'm going to press F2 and let's just call this moving chair and I'm going to press enter. So we have this renamed. So I'm going to move these around so that the background is just below. This is how I like to work. I like to have my backgrounds below here and my foregrounds on top here so that I know what I'm using. Alright guys, we're going to come in here and place a mask on top of our moving chair clip. So we're going to place a B-spline mask. This is the B-spline. This is just a shortcut that is on each Davinci Resolve. But if you can't find it, you can just shift and spacebar and just type in B-spline and you can just hit here and say enter. That is another way of bringing in the invert, bringing in the B-spline. So right away guys, I'm going to turn off this viewer. So I'm going to go under this other viewer here, and what we're going to mask out, we're going to mask out this body. So I'm going to go under with my mouse and I'm going to press Control or Command key for those who are using Mac, and I'm going to zoom out using my scroll wheel, and I'm going to place a marker here and a marker here and a marker here, something And since we need precision to this point, I'm going to move in here by zooming in using the same trick that I showed you, using the control and the scroll wheel. So I'm going to place another marker here, and I'm going to take it down so that we don't have that hard edge around this body, like so, like so, like so. And since now there's nothing that we are going to mask other than the chair, I'm going to just place a marker like there, and I'm going to close this. Right, now after the mask we realize that we can't see our body where we were sitting. We're seeing the clip underneath. So I'm going just to fit this first, and what we're going to do, we're going to go under the inspector tab, and we're going to place we're going to just say invert, and boom, there we have our sitting guy. And then I go one keyframe forward, another keyframe forward, another keyframe forward. This is going to be timeless, but I'm going to be speeding it up. So what we're going to be doing after I go one keyframe forward, we're going to zoom in here and see the changes that are going to be happening here. So masking is the only thing that can make your clip believable. So right, you can see this red line is just under the edge, on the edge here. So we're going to see, like this place, we can see the red on the other side. We're going to move it like so that we can have precise finishing. Alright guys, after you are done doing your masking, you are going to go back into the B-spline, and you're going to uncheck the invert to see if there is anything that you've missed, and then check it back. And guys, remember to turn on the soft edge. We are done doing the invisible chair.